Hello, I am Kodili-nye. We are back again to bring you another vlog on Anambra State, Nigeria. And this time around, we'll be talking about the Anambra State budget and other things. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you live, your time zone, and your climatic condition, because some people are in winter, some people are in summer, depending where you are around the globe. New subscribers, a lot of you have subscribed recently, and you don't know how we roll in this vlog on this channel, our own channel. You are highly welcome into this channel of success, a channel that is entertaining and informative and educative. Returning subscriber, welcome back to where you once belong, and I'm happy that you return back to your family. You cannot run away from your family where you belong. And the old subscribers, you are the reason why we keep on making all these videos. You are the backbone, and you are the success story, and you are the one that has continuously staying patient with us and also marching with us on this super highway of success, which we are already in and which will continue to be in even to the end of the world. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you in this season of the Yuletide and the season of Christmas, a time of new things, new favor, new blessings. And thank you for supporting us. I am still Kodili-nye. If you have not subscribed watching this, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Remember, you can only like, share, comment, share, turn on your notification button so that you will always get our new videos, because we are very passionate. We bring solution to different problems, and we, together with you, we can also form opinion and pressure group, and we can also help to change the narrative concerning anything at all. But at this time, it's more or less our fans bringing about things about Nigeria. You can also suggest the vlog you want or the video you want us to make, and we will look at it and we will try to do it according to your desire. And without wasting much time, what we are dealing today is Soludo signs the 2024 budget and assured of engendering major transformations in the coming year, that's 2024. Remember, Soludo, Professor Gov.Soludo, is the executive governor of Anambra State. He has been in reign of affair in Anambra State for 1 year, 9 months. So, and recently he presented a budget to the House of Assembly, which I will play to you so that you can refresh your memory and also to understand what we are going to discuss. And after presenting this budget, working documents for the 2024, as the tradition demands in any society, in any nation, in any state, to present a working document for the coming year. So the House of Assembly has to look into it scrutinize it, deliberate on it, ask important questions, and look at the previous budget, how he has performed, if there are a lot of things that need to be adjusted or not. And they will now bring it back to the governor to assign into law. And that's what happened, that he has signed, have approved it or signed it into law. So, and before we'll proceed, we are going to play to you the presentation by the governor of that 2024 budget in the House of Assembly at Awka, Anambra State, Nigeria. I am Kodili-nye. Remember to subscribe, remember, and stay tuned and watch as the governor presented the budget few weeks ago. And we'll come back and we'll now discuss what has happened and the expectation of the people in Anambra State and the people around the country, because there's so much high hope on this governor concerning 2024, considering the hanky-pankies and delays and all those things, other things, and a lot of talking. And people are now expecting the real thing to start to envelop, because no more room for talking, no more room for dilly-dallying, no more room for hanky-pankies, but now is the time for real action. I am Kodili-nye. Stay tuned and listen to the governor as he delivers that budget 2024. And I will be right back. That's Professor Gov.Soludo starting to read the budget.
It was our first full year of the For the past 20 months since I swearing in on March 17, 2022, we have intentionally focused on judiciously implementing the budget to address several of the foundational challenges and the results are beginning to show. Anambra is today ranked the number one among the 17 southern states on ease of doing business. Number two as the state with lowest infant mortality rate. Best performing students in JAM and NECO are from Anambra. By budget and transparency, they also ranked Anambra among the top 5 states of the schools of the country. During our second year anniversary, on March 17, 2024, we shall present a comprehensive scorecard to our people over the 3 years. The suffice is to say that Anambra is on the map. Our security is getting stronger by the day, and 8 local governments that were in total control by the so-called non-government have largely liberated. Anambra, by every means, is certainly one of the 7 states in Nigeria. Over 400 kilometers of road for school flyovers, bridges, are under construction in all the 31 local governments. And in a few weeks' time, we shall embark on the commissioning of the village one. Anambra had a severe road crisis, and I promised during the electioneering campaign to declare a state of emergency on roads. For the state of decay, even if we spend the entire year's budget on roads alone in one local government, it will still be extra. But we are very strategic in the choice of game-changing roads that impact on the productivity of our people, especially if connected either to neglected or abandoned people, local government, and projects. We are bringing the 32-year-old James, and Anambra will soon have proper efficient government house and government budget. Power is improving. We are winning the war on waste management, sales house, drainage, traffic management, anti-housing, law, and farming. The open drug market, Africa's biggest open drug market, is under construction. And the pharmaceutical industrial park of Budget is under development, with about 50 manufacturers out of the expected 100 already signed up. Our regenerative agricultural revolution is on the move, and so far we've distributed about 1,100,000 hybrid coconut and pipe seedlings, over 100,000 households in our drive towards zero poverty, beyond agro-industrial activity, and a great and environmentally sustainable state. We will distribute at least 1 million seedlings per annum in the coming year, as we target 500,000 households with each earning millions of naira per annum in a few years to come. For 25,000 diesel power street lines have been converted into solar lines, saving costs and power in the 90s. Our human capital remains Anambra's greatest asset, and we are very intentional in building a resource that is productive at home and affordable at home. Basic education is now truly free. All charges and levies in all public schools in Anambra. We are ending the phenomenon of schools without teachers by recruiting 5,000 teachers within the first 9 months in office. There's ongoing recruitment of an additional 10,000. The target for our schools is smart education. Our schools, teachers, and students won several national and international prizes this year. We are also ending the era of hospitals without doctors and nurses by recruiting almost 1,000 health workers, doctors, consultants, nurses, lab technicians, etc., to power our general hospitals and primary health centers. 4 new general hospitals are under construction and several others under reconstruction. Pregnant women now have free antenatal and delivery services in Anambra. Building the capacity and empowerment of our youth to take care of their future remains our priority. Our pioneer Secretary One Youth Two Skills Program has just graduated its first batch of 5,000 youth, and they have been empowered with 2 billion naira as seed capital to start their own business. We have also established the Solution Innovation District for the digital scale startups, research, commercializing, and creative practice. Over 20,000 youths have been trained on different digital skills. Earlier this morning, the SID organized the opening ceremony and the orientation for 2,500 youths selected out of over 10,000 applicants for the training program on coding, Touch, Code, Anambra. This just began this morning. We expect tens of thousands of our youths to go through our unprecedented main of youth empowerment programs each year. Our vision is to teach Anambra youth how to fish and fund them from job seekers to job creators. We're also resourcing the Anambra Small Business Agency, ASA, to be able to provide required cheap credit to these small education professionals. So, Speaker, honorable members, honorable director, I recruited accurately slightly over 10,000 workers during the first 20 months. Having 5,000 of our youth empowered to take charge of their destiny. The training, digital skill training, ongoing, various other empowerment programs that will be done while I'm backing up. I think confident and bold to say that we're empowering our youth and empowering our people in a way that has not been done before, not only this record and of 20 months in office. And more, yes, we can well be done again. The what we say, neither our woman is well we are driving towards a more transparent e-governance system with our mantra of technology everywhere and everything technology. Our local government system is being reformed to strengthen e-service delivery at the grassroots, while our tax administration is systematically going digital. Our land registry is going digital, and transfer of land titles can now be completed within a week, rather than over 6 months previously. The environment remains Anambra's number one existential threat. Flooding is a menace, and Anambra remains the only erosion capital of the world. We have launched the Clean, Green, and Sustainable Anambra project, and it will receive greater impetus in the coming years. The list is long, honorable members. Mr. Speaker, members of this House, it is important to remind us that the government has implemented far-reaching comprehensive set of palliatives to ameliorate the economic hardship of the citizens as a consequence of the inevitable removal of petroleum subsidy. As you are aware, the federal government gave each state a loan of 2 billion with a grant element of 52% to assist in funding palliatives. But ours here in Anambra is a government on the foundation of the All Progressive Grand Alliance Act. We are progressive, and the welfare of the ordinary Nigerians, especially the poor and vulnerable, remain our primary focus. Our motto is, be your brothers and sisters keeper. For us, there is no better time to rise up to the full essence of our motto and ideological stance on behalf of the ordinary people and now. Consequently, even before the removal of subsidy, we had earlier increased the salary of public servants by 10%, effective from January 2023, and this translates to over 2 billion in 2023, excluding local government and teachers. We also granted all public servants and pensioners, about 59,000 persons, a non-taxable cash award of 12,000 naira per month, spanning September to December 2023. This amounts to about 2.83 billion. Beginning from today, bars, and some others that will also be added on to the where people must have already sorry or the other. We have, of course, upon assumption of office, we met 4-year gratuity arrears for state and local government retirees. We have been systematically clearing the arrears while everyone who has retired since our adoption of office has been assured of prompt payment of gratuity. Pensions and salaries are paid as at when due. We have also exempted the highly vulnerable persons from all forms of taxation and levy, including the hawkers, wheelbarrows, conclusion, organizers, artisans, Okada riders, and many traders whose capital amounts to less than 100,000. All these people are exempt from any levies, taxes in Anambra. Anyone who is still collecting or harassing these people is actually not just fighting government, policy, but fighting things. So these people, these poor people, it's not just to bring, they need to rise up and go on. Furthermore, reduced by 20% Nigerian payments by all transporters became minimum necessary. Our free education policy and free medical services program were also announced during this year. As committed progressives, we are determined to let the poor not only bring, as I said a moment ago, not just to bring, but for them to empower, to rise up and to run. This is the essence of our mission. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Member, Honorable Anambra, after 20 months of systematic programs to take back our state from non-state actors and addressing key aspects of foundational talent, it is now time to change gears. I am here, therefore, to present the draft 2024 budget. With this budget, we are making an announcement that Anambra is changing gears and that the promised transformation agenda will now begin. The transformation agenda is one that intentionally executes a new master plan of the state designed to turn Anambra into a livable and prosperous smart legacy. We are determined to change Anambra's narrative from its current status as a departure land to a destination of joy, the preferred destination to live, work, invest, learn, and relax and enjoy. Evidently, Nigeria's macroeconomic environment remains challenging due largely to the missteps of the past. Some national governments are obviously constrained by the larger macroeconomic environment. I think a moment ago, the Honorable Speaker, the micro-reference to the healthcare, medium-term expenditure fund, that was presented here. Of course, much of the framework, like the basic underlying statistics for that, that's also derived from the federal statistics, in terms of projections for revenue, oil, and all of that. Plus, that's derived from the where it's all now. However, we are determined to maximize the limited headroom available the entire of the Anambra. Consequently, and in spite of enormous need, we are presenting today a modest budget of 410 billion, 132 billion, 225,272 naira for the fiscal year 2024, compared to 258 billion, 984 million, 874,905 naira for 2023, a 57.8% increase. Recorded expenditure amounts to about 96.2 tertiary of 72.9, social sector of 60.24, education whopping 440%, 140.88% increase, health of 169.55% increase, infrastructure investment of a 119.84% increase, overhead cost 34%. Legislature obviously is also a key priority, especially as we signpost the next draft budget, the establishment of the Legislative Service Committee. While consolidating and expanding the ongoing programs and projects, honorable members, the emphasis on the sectors as indicated above signals new business. 3 new cities are part of the new master plan for Anambra. Oka 2.0, Onitsha 2.0, and a new industrial city with export import and potential for a possible future effort. An industrial master plan is being finalized, while the railway master plan and feasibility study is also being completed. The $200 million project development advisory and financing agreement recently signed with the African Bank is part of this new agenda. We will continue to address the ease of doing business. With the completion of the fourth city, the migrate of infrastructural development, as well as the coming of a branded international hotel in Oka, both Oka 1.0 and Oka 2.2 will back to give Anambra a growing fertility category. Urban regeneration will be aggressively pursued. The environment remains, as I said before, our number one existential threat. And under the 2024 budget, we will intentionally accelerate the agenda on clean, green, planned, and sustainable Anambra. Smart, green city is our goal. Our infrastructural development will deliberately target the provision of transportation system that will serve the next generations by targeting the dualization of e-highway and modernizing our mass transport system. A new electricity market will be created and our security operations will be upgraded with high technology application, even with barely 4% of the budget within the 2024 budget signals a significant investment in urban and semi-urban water schemes, and we expect the Anambra to see taps running again in 2024. Yes, in the 2024, our students and teachers will smile as never before. Yes, our youth and Anambra students in tertiary institutions will smile even more. The poor and the vulnerable persons have their backs covered. Around 1,000 households or more will receive 10 or more seedlings of coconut palm, cocoa, soy, etc. per household in 2024. We are mainstreaming the sports economy and the state football team will debut in 2024. Several creative sectors other than tech will also be promoted. Yes, we will deepen our structural reforms regarding the delivery mechanism that emphasizes public-private community partnership, especially in service delivery to the grassroots, including our new Zero Workload program. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I don't want to bore you with all the deliverables in the budget. The full document is already before you. Suffice it to know that the size of the budget is indeed very small in real terms, that is the purchasing power of the naira today, or even the US dollar when compared to some years ago for this year. When you put it in context, with just this many alone, compared to a few months ago, now it's like thousands of percent. Prices of critical inputs especially for infrastructure delivery and development. But in spite of this, we are determined to maximize value for the Anambra as we are currently doing. Recall that the 7th Assembly approved in 2022 for us to borrow 100 billion naira for infrastructure. We didn't do so in 2022. For the ongoing 2023 budget, it was assumed that we will borrow 90 billion to fund the budget. Up until now, we still have not borrowed a cover of that, and we won't borrow until the end of the year.
Welcome back. I am Kodili-nye. You are listening to the budget working document for 2024, the Anambra State budget for 2024 that was presented recently presented to the House of Assembly by the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo. And this will enable us to discuss what we have to discuss today. In the picture, you can see him today signing this working document into law, a budget of over 400 and something billion naira in the local currency. And you can see the speaker, the deputy governor, and the Professor Soludo in the middle. And they signed this budget today so that the changing gear mantra will commence. And we're going to discuss on this shortly. Remember to subscribe to this channel, and we will come back to continue our discussion. And stay tuned. Welcome back. I am Kodili-nye. Thank you for being patient as we discuss about this. Remember to subscribe. If you are joining this video now, remember to subscribe. Today, Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, signed the 2024 budget, and he assured of engendering major transformation in the coming year. This was reported by his chief press officer, Christian Aborime. Governor Soludo, CFR of Anambra State, has officially signed the 2024 appropriation bill into law, totaling 410 billion 132 million 225,272 1 month after it was presented before the State House of Assembly. The budget is themed Changing Gears. The transformation agenda begins. It's aimed at beginning the transformation agenda and implementing a new master plan to change Anambra into a livable and a prosperous homeland. The signing ceremony, which took place at the governor's residence, was witnessed by several dignitaries, including Deputy Governor Dr. Bezim, Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Somto Chukwu Udeze, the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Eze Ajohim, Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Mrs. Chiamaka Neke, House Committee Chairman of Finance and Appropriation, Honorable Ejike Okechukwu, among others. During the signing, Governor Soludo emphasized his administration's commitment to implementing the budget using the 5 pillars of development agenda, with a major focus on infrastructure and human capital development. The governor highlighted the necessity of addressing socio-economic needs by investing in vital projects like the 3 new cities, including the Oka 2.0, Onitsha 2.0, among others. Governor Soludo expressed his gratitude to all stakeholders involved in the process, including members of the Executive Council, civil society organizations, non-governmental organizations, and the general public for their valuable input. He specifically commended the Anambra State House of Assembly for their swift and diligent work in reviewing and approving the budget. This year we set a record. A draft budget was sent to the House of Assembly early last month, and today it has been passed into law. This speed and efficiency demonstrates the commitment of both the executive and legislative arms of government to moving Anambra forward, Governor Soludo stated, while assuring of working for the Anambra according to the stipulated timeline in his manifesto. Governor Soludo added that armed with the budget, the real transformation will begin across Anambra from January. The governor also signed into law the bill that repealed the Anambra State Publishing Newspaper Printing Corporation. Now, let's start talking. Professor Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, has been criticized, has been cajoled, people has make fun of him. Where is the African Dubai, Taiwan he always promised? Where is all the promises of he said he would do this, he would do that? People keep on talking that he has spent more time talking, and all those wasting valuable time. And people were basically criticizing him that it seems as he's a bit confused on what to do. I keep on saying, planning, I will do this, I will do that, I will turn the state around, I will do this. And he keep on saying all sorts of things. They keep on saying that he said all this, all that, all this. There was delay everywhere. People were becoming a bit losing faith in him because they were thinking that he will be somebody that has known the problem, known the challenges, and that he's going to start it immediately and start dealing with it as speedily as has never been done. And knowing him as somebody of economists, that he will not be playing like politicians that all wasting time and waiting for the time of electioneering to start flagging off all these rules everywhere that they know they will not do. And people were becoming becoming impatient with him. So they look at the cities. The cities are still very dirty, stand-downs everywhere. The roads are still very dirty. And the roads, those that he awarded, were not, they was like, the contractors were not serious about that. It was like 1 year, 1 block. And people were becoming so much sad about him. And when he finally made the mistake of dabbling into P2B issue, and that was the ammunition a lot of people that hated him and his political opponent were waiting to completely destroy or derail his government. So, and they were also watching that within 6 months they will see water running again in Onitsha, running again in Oka or in even in Newi. So people were waiting 6 months, nothing happening. 1 year, nothing happening. And a year and something, and nothing happening. No water running in Onitsha, no water running in Oka, no water running in Ekulobia, no water running in Nnewi. Nnewi was basically in a mess. Considering that he has seen the problem of Nnewi, that no single road has been built in Nnewi for years, that most of the roads in Nnewi will collapse. So people were thinking that when he comes, he will basically look at the around 10 key roads in Nnewi or 8 and award them at the same time and speedily complete them within 6 months. So, but, people were not seeing it. And a lot of issue with touting and all those things, in spite that he promised that he would deal with it, and the thing was getting out of hand. Things was happening, and people were beginning to lose hope. And suddenly, I think it dawned on him that he's losing the confidence of the people and the trust, because people have a high hope that this is one of the brightest brain in Nigeria. That this is a guy that has a boldness. If he wanted to do something, he want to transform something, he will do it. He doesn't mind the opposition. But they are now looking at the eagle behaving like a chicken, and they started yelling. Some people were even sad. Even myself, I was on my little corner, because I told people that Anambra State will completely be transformed within even a year or two with this man in power. But I personally also beginning to lose hope in him. Although I was still holding the courage that one thing is happening, that something must be wrong with him. But suddenly, I think it dawned on him that he has wasted so much time, because suddenly other governors are coming in. The one in Abia State coming immediately hit the ground running. The one in Enugu State promised 180 days. I will make sure that what Enugu has suffered, water shortages, that in 180 days, you will see what again. And they started to fulfill that. So, and it was a new game, a game changing in the east of Nigeria, in Anibo, that if you are not serious to, if you are not serious to deliver on the promise immediately with a timeline, what will happen is that you see yourself being bulldozed off, because there's a wave of passionate change in the East, that people are now fed up with the bad government that has happened in the East by these governors who has completely let the people down and created this agitation here and there. So, and anger. So now, and when he realized that, he went immediately and started talking about changing gear. And suddenly there was a speed in his steps, and he started moving. And suddenly, most of this road construction that were either to abandon or where they were doing skeleton services in Onitsha, in Oka, started picking up. And suddenly, people started believing in him, and they start saying, next year will be different. And he start talking about those highways, that he will start this, he will do this. And he said that he will hit the ball, he will hit the ground running again. And he acknowledged that he has actually delayed by saying changing gear, because you don't change gear if you're already in a high speed. So what he's saying to the people, that I understand your concerns, I've delayed, but now I'm going to change the gear. I'm going to move with speed, because people are losing hope. People are losing jobs. People has no hope anymore. People are suffering. In the cities, their urban poverty is alarming. In Onitsha, the urban poverty is growing because there's no water. People spend a lot of money just to get water to bath or to drink. In Oka, the same thing, because it costs a lot of money to buy water. So there's no water. The road infrastructure was so bad. Think about in Awada, Ugwagba area, the road that was awarded to be completed within 8 months. The road has, even the contractors have abandoned the road. The St. Peter Road in Ugwagba, and the one in POP block industry. These are roads that people were thanking him, people were praying for him when he awarded that road, because those people have never seen a third road. They have never seen a third road for years. It's like Okpoko. So that of Okpoko was virtually, some of the project was abandoned until recently, and the people started celebrating. So now, that's the challenge for him. If he has said that he's going to hit the ground running, as he said January, Most of the time, they keep on delaying January, February. By March, they come up again. Small time, they start giving excuse of rain coming again. Oh, we don't build roads in the rain, blah, blah, blah. We wait again until the rain. But he started changing. Even they abandoned the government house, that he also started saying that he will get the government house. That was basically, it was not being pushed. It's like abandoned. They were doing skeleton services. But suddenly there is a change. There is accelerated speed in that place. So meaning that if they continue on that level, maybe by March, he might complete that government house. And this would have removed the shame of a state that was created a long time ago without no government house. That's how poor the governance of this state has been. So a state that has been created, no government house. The roads are so narrow. Now he started saying about expansion of road, building 3 motorways. So this one is something that he can accomplish. But in few days, we'll be analyzing on this. Showing him some of those critical areas he can deliver within 6 months, which include clearing those sand dunes in the street, in the roads, major of those roads, getting the street cleaned up. This one will not take you 3 months. 3 months, everything, and we will be talking about it. Getting water running in Onitsha. It will not take you 6 months to do because there's water everywhere. So we are going to discuss that. Water running in Nnewi, water running in at least in Okaswa. So getting the security top notch. There are a lot of deliverables that he can easily deliver within 3 to 6 months. If you start in that January, by March, you'll be seeing a lot of commissioning everywhere. You can see a lot of complete transformation. There are a lot of things he cannot easily deliver. This incompetent waste disposal system in the state, where everywhere rubbish. Basically, the companies, the contract he giving, most of them are failing, because if you look at most of the roads, there are lots of rubbish dump everywhere. The rubbish are taking over again. People are started to cry again. These things has to, this is some of the things we will show him and tell him how it can be delivered, that within 6 months, this thing will be a thing of the past. It can be done. It can be done. And once he do these things, I tell you, he don't need to campaign in the next election. All this opposition that is taking advantage of his delay will completely die off. They will just peel off. So, and, thinking about that, loads of other things, I cannot remember now. But I think he has the great opportunity. He has a great opportunity. Even thinking deeper of most of the key roads, all the roads, 90-something% of the roads in Onitsha, in Oka, can all be done. Even in Nnewi, 90-something% within 2024. Not just the budget, but we have already discussed about how he can do it, but we will give him a clue again how he can do it. That within a year, 98% of the inner street roads, which are most of them are 1 kilometer, some are not up to a kilometer, will be done in partnership with the neighborhood, with the landlords and the tenants, and how most of the communities can actually have all their roads, every hook and corner in the state will be lighting up, that the state will be glittering everywhere. Even when you are passing through on the air, on the street, on the stage, you'll be seeing the state like the sunshine state. So, and the state will be the light of the nation that is supposed to be. And I do believe he can accomplish a lot. He can accomplish a lot in transportation. What he can deliver, even rail service, putting rail can also be achieved from within 6 months, from Onitsha to at least Oka or airport. He can lay the rail line within that, just one single line to that airport or to Obunike toll gate. another one to Newi. He can within 6 months. He can do that. 2024. So Soludo, this passing of the budget, people are hopeful that you will deliver. I do believe you will deliver. Many people are praying that you will deliver. Only you will let yourself down. But I believe that you will bring this changing gear agenda, transformative agenda into the 2024. People are now hoping that you will actually accelerate on these agendas, that no more talks, no more big grammars, no more innuendos. This is a time for action. The beginning of transformation. The changing gear begins in January. The transformation begins in January. The transformation must begin in January. Wherever you are watching this vlog from, thank you very much for supporting us. I am Kodili-nye. Thank you. I also invite you to bring out your own opinion, bring out what you think about him and the transformation and everything concerning even industries is talking about. We'll be discussing more on this in the subsequent vlogs. Thank you for staying patient. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Tell somebody about this channel. Share it to your friends and other groups. See you in the next vlog. God bless you and bye. If